Alright guys, what is up? I'm ready to guys with another episode of Badlion Factions, and today, did I just, I just logged out. I didn't mean to do that. We are on Badlion Factions, obviously. Now, this is a new base, obviously. I keep saying obviously too much, obviously. But yeah, we're in a new base. The reason why is because we got inside. Well, we kind of got. We didn't even get raided. It was just for security that we switched bases. So let me tell you the story now. I just came from PvPing somewhere, so I'll put this back. So like I was saying, Zorlith, as you can see, he is not in the fac anymore. The reason why is because he tried to inside raid us because he joined another faction. His OCN team's faction. I think it's called Show Iraq. Yeah, it's Iraq, is it? Yeah, I think it's Iraq. He joined them, and then he brought them to the base, and he was giving them stuff. Now, the reason we know this is because I logged in exactly when Zerlith brought his, which were three faction members to the base. So at the moment I logged on, I was testing a new screen recorder, which is Action, which is what I'm using right now. I logged on, and there was a random guy right there. Well, in the other base, let's say this is our other base. He was right there, and Zerlith was right here. So Zerlith was potting up. I was like, why are you potting up? I hit him once, and then I was like, whoa, I can hit him. Why can't I hit him? And then since he couldn't hit me, I was like, oh, he joined another fac. And then since you can't hurt anyone on your territory, his fac enemied our fac, my fac, and then we started PvP. And then I was like PvPing, and then good thing SG was with me on Skype, or else I probably would have died, and they would have gotten away with everything. So I told SG, get on really quick, get on, and then he got on. We beat him up. It was actually 3. We took down Zorlith because his his chest plate broke, and then that's how we killed him. And then the other guys were probably Pro 3. We got their armor and everything. So I was like, hold up, and then we told the Pillow Monkey like an hour later. We told Cryptic, and then he was like, we have to move. I was like, no, let's give it a week, and if they don't come and raid us, then we'll move. So that same hour after, we were there like chilling in the base, like doing some stuff. Zorlith, I think he had his home set. He TP'd to his home, and then we saw him there. We killed him. He only had pots. So we're like, yeah, we have to move. So we moved into this new base. Sorry for that cut there. I showed the base chords with F map, but I meant to do F show. As you can see, he's not in the fac anymore. I was gonna show you the land we have claimed, but it obviously shows you the coordinates. But screw that. So we moved, and then we came into this new base here. While we were building this base, there was another guy from Fedora, which is a random fac. It was Sinister Joker. He was, while we were building this actual obsidian base in the air, we saw him down there, and we're like, well, what do we do? And then it was too late. He claimed, like, let's say this is this triangle here, and then they claimed this area here where the netherwart farm is. He claimed that area. So we're like, oh crap, and then he left. So we're like, oh crap, and then at that time I had to leave. So what we did is just covered everything up with obsidian, and I made the mistake of not covering it with water. But even though Badlion has this plugin where if you TNT obsidian, I think 4 times, it breaks, and then if it's in water, you have to hybrid cannon it. So they broke in, they took everything, and yeah, we got started again. Not bad. Cryptic, he almost quit. He rage quit. I was like, no, don't rage quit. And he was like, alright, I'll come back. And then he came back. So this is what we have so far. Do I still have this regen pot? I need my fortune pick, looty pick. And then pretty much is what we're gonna make our money off at first, because we're just starting over again since we got raided. So This is what we're gonna do. And then we'll save up for a spawner. And since this is in the air, it's gonna be a little bit easy. Obviously the sky bases have pros and cons, but the pros is that you don't have to mine a large area of like cobblestone or anything. It's like air, obviously, because we're in the air. So all you have to do is just do like something and cover it up with obsidian, and it probably gives us a little bit better idea of like a design that we have planned out if we do get when we do get spawners. So in the next episode, what we're gonna do is just do some defense for this base, because we really want to make it as hard or impossible to raid. Nothing's impossible, but really hard to raid. If I go to my home, which is set on top of the base, yeah, we'll see. So what we're gonna do in the next episode is we're gonna do some defense for this base, cause like I said, we want to make it hard to raid. We have about, I'll show you here, it's claimed. Let me show you from where our faction ends. We need more power to keep claiming. See over here, so that's why I got my alt on. I mean, it's not illegal to have an alt unless you're banned. For example, see, it's right here. This is where it is. So people have to come here, like pillar up and then make a cannon, and that's pretty much like almost like 50 blocks, I think. Probably more, I don't know. And then from this side, I think from this side it's a little bit farther. We still have one little piece of chunk that we haven't claimed yet, but I'm gonna do that once I get more power on my alt. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. This is where we have to claim, actually. Right here, because we have to claim here. But yeah, we have a lot of terrain claimed on the outside. For example, here, this one I think goes really far. Right here. Yeah, it's pretty far. So we're trying to make it as unraidable as possible. So yeah, right now, I don't know what we're gonna do. This episode's just a little informational episode. I thought I saw a name tag. Scared the crap out of me. This is just an information. I don't know how to say it, an update video, I guess. So let me give you guys a little mini tour. You guys probably already saw it. You guys are asking, what do we do with our other base? Well, we griefed it. We destroyed all those spawners. We just bought a cow spawner and we destroyed 2 cow spawners, 4 spider spawners, skeleton spawner, and yeah. So, right now we have 19,000. So we got that money by selling iron. Yes, iron sells for a lot. Actually, I'm gonna sell this nether wart. See how much money we get. So warp shop. It's it's 7 stacks. Yes, 7 stacks. 7 stacks of another one. Also, SG and Cryptic managed to save their prop 4 as I did. I thank God I didn't put my armor like in the chests, or else it would have gotten stolen. So I good thing I kept my armor on and everything. So right now I have to vote. I have $300 of money. Pause. $300. See how much money we get. Get out of my way. Oh wow, we probably got like 500. 2,800 for 7 stacks. That's not bad. Who's that? Not bad at all. Money deposit. Whoops. You can't. Money. How much money do I have? 2,500. That makes sense. So sorry for not uploading factions. Yes, I know. I've been looking for screen recorders because with OBS I lag out a little bit. I don't like lagging out, but with action I record flawless. Well, not flawless, but you know what I mean. So we have 22,000, so you only need 3,000 more to save up for a spawner. We still haven't decided on what spawner to get, but I think what we're gonna get is a skeleton spawner. first, like we did in the last base, and then we'll get cow spawners and spider spawners. Hey. What? You fucking what? What is he saying? Oops. Bruh. He's up. What is he saying to me? He didn't say anything. Hold on, I think he's chatting. Whoa, that was bad. I didn't spell that right. Alright, so I don't know what I'll do. Probably do some maintenance around the base. Let me get some cobblestone, because that's what I wanted to do before we started recording. Get this one. A home base. So I haven't covered the corners, because covering the corners is important, because if the corners aren't covered, like for example, let me find a corner that isn't covered. This corner, see, as you can see, it's not covered by water. They can, if the TNT lands exactly in this area, it will like count as not having water. So what you can do is do this. Whoops, that was terrible placing. Do this, and then this. Then that covers your corners, sort of. But still, it still does the job well. And if I come down here, yeah, it covers it. So in the next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some walls, and behind that wall, those walls, we're gonna have lava. So for example, if someone TNTs, no, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you guys a demonstration in my creative world. I will be right back. Well, I'm in my creative world, and I just realized that doesn't really work that much. The lava and all that stuff. So I came up with this other design. Well, I didn't come up with it. It was designed by somebody. And it's to do this. Let me get up here. For example, if I have this could be cobblestone or anything, and have this, and then this, and then on top of it you can have a slab, because if someone hybrid cannons, then the TNT can land, the sand can land on here, can land on there and destroy it. So by you putting the slabs, it'll destroy the sand on contact. For example, I have sand here. Boom. It gets destroyed. So as long as they want to put sand here, they can't. And we can be doing the same thing for the first layer. This is the first layer, actually. And then, whoops, that. And if you want, you can put slabs here too. But I mean, like, it would do some. It would be awesome to do this too. Actually, this could work. Let me try doing this, and then I'm gonna hybrid it and see what happens. And then after this, you put water. So I'm just finish this. Like that, right? I think so. Since slabs are resistance against explosions, have a higher resistance against explosions, it'll be perfect. Or what you can do is put sand, and from this layer, so like stack up to the sky limit of sand, and then each time they keep cannoning it, the sand keeps falling and falling down, so it's gonna be like impossible. Almost impossible, I should say. Alright. Do that. And then after this comes the water. So, I'm gonna get the water out here on top. And then after that's done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put blocks here, because this is a bit annoying. Or I can put sand, same thing. No, I'm gonna put this, actually, you know, it's better. Even though my base is our base is in the sky, the sand could just fall down, but like the TNT will activate. But we'll see right now. We'll bust that myth. So this is a little hybrid cannon. 3 ticks each repeater, 10 blocks in length. So let's see what happens. See, it destroys it, but only destroys the bottom layer. For example, if I put this again, alright, if I do that, and then if I put a slab, for example, this is another layer here, and then I go over here, TNT, see what happens. Oh, that failed. No! Haha, I saved it. And see, sometimes you can stack sand like that. Maybe try one more time, because that didn't really work as well. Is it everything at, yeah, everything's at 3 ticks. See, sometimes that happens. And then it keeps stacking. For example, if I keep doing that, do 3. See, that happens. And if that, it breaks. So then this will be 1 layer. Imagine having like, I don't know, like 3 more layers or 5 layers of different walls. So then after that layer, what you can have is do this. Look, watch. I mean, even it's gonna get destroyed anyways because it's a hybrid. It destroys underwater. So for example, you can have something like this, and then this. Make sure it's 2 blocks in difference. So make sure there's like 2 blocks in between each pillar. And then you do this. Pretty much keep doing that. And then you come over here. There. And then let me just do 1 more layer. And you can have this at you can have this as the first layer. Like for example over here, and then behind it a bunch of walls. Like this, the pancake design, or any other design as you wish. And then like I said, have slabs on top so that the sand doesn't block the water block that's on top of the pillar. It's always handy. And then do this so that if sand does land on top, it breaks. So for example, this design, and then what you can have is just have water. Obviously, you're gonna have all this covered, right? So then, I can just do that. And then this, and then what you can do, see if that cannon's right there. See what happens. See, it falls to the ground. So they're gonna have to, for example, make a pillar all the way up here, make a little base to keep cannon in it. And then you can also have sand, like I said here. Oops. Sand all the way up like that. Sand like that. All the way up, so that when they keep cannoning it and it breaks, you can also have this if you want, but that doesn't work sometimes because it blocks out the water. Well, it doesn't if you place it that the sand doesn't break, but you can have it like this so that every time they keep cannoning it. Let me see here. Let me see if this can do it. It's gonna have a lot of precision. See, you can just keep angling the hybrid to like fall into these nooks and crannies, so that if it does break this pillar, sand just well, that's a fail. Well, so for example, if the pillar's still there, let's just say it's still there, and then it like breaks the pillar, boom, all that sand just keeps falling. And then let's say they keep breaking it, it keeps falling, it keeps falling, keeps falling. So you want to do that to like the height limit of the server. And yeah, and then it's gonna waste all their TNT, and it's gonna be harder and harder to raid. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy. This will be the end of episode number 4 of Badlion Factions. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want me to do this to my base in real life, I mean on the server Badlion Factions, leave a like, comment, and you guys can use this design as well. And hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace out.